A woman doesn't have dating options anymore. Stay tuned.
Welcome to the Anthony Spade channel.
Welcome back to the Anthony Spade channel. Before we get started, I want you to watch the entire video. If you like the video, comment, like, subscribe at the end of the video. But first, watch the entire video. I'm going to first put up a disclaimer. We're not talking about all women. It just seems like it. All right. So when I refer to women, I don't want all women to be like, he's saying all women. In some circumstances I am, but in a lot of circumstances I'm not. But I am talking about majority. All right. So today we're going to be talking about why women do not have any dating options anymore. All right. Guys are failing to realize that majority of women now have unrealistic expectations. It's pretty much to the point that the guy that they're going to settle for doesn't exist. And most of these guys are not going to figure that out until they actually get in a relationship with a woman. They start to become serious and they start learning every time they make them happy, she comes up with a new way to make her happy all over again. Most husbands are in a relationship now that they're just buying gift to gift to gift to gift to gift. She keeps coming up with new things to make her happy. Why? Because the guy that she wants is always delusional, right? But the problem that women are facing nowadays is actually them hitting the wall and having a beta male there to support them to be with. So today we're going to be breaking down why her options are limited to none. First, men are not pursuing women at all. You don't have that many men pursuing women. Men are not going out of their way to pursue women nowadays. Most of these guys got the same relationship with women as the average gay guy has. All right? Majority of people nowadays, they're not even having sex, if you want to be real about it. They're not. They're not having intercourse at all. Everyone's just waking up, going throughout their life, afraid to get in relationships, afraid to approach someone, afraid to get to know someone, because they've designed a narcissist life of their own just in their phones. Everyone has become loners. Men have learned so much knowledge about women that it's a complete turnoff to know how her nature is. When a man is turned off to a woman, then there's no reason for him to pursue her. There's no reason for him to even strive to have goals to be rich, to even want to spend it on a family or even another woman. See, a single man can live the same life as a rich man with a family if he just doesn't have the family to support the other half of the money that he may need. A single man can live real good when he doesn't have any bills. So guys, due to virtual reality, OnlyFans, things like that, men feel like they do not need to pursue women, which is slowing down relationships, which is slowing down women getting in relationships or being pursued. Next, beta males have moved on to OnlyFans accounts. OnlyFans accounts have become popular to the point where guys are getting OnlyFans accounts. All right. So it's pretty much like, if you like somebody so much and you want to see them naked, then you go watch their OnlyFans account. That's what OnlyFans accounts are for. It's for the people that have fans that want to see them naked, right? A lot of beta males, this is what they're moving on to. They're becoming OnlyFans to their favorite stars, movie stars, adult film stars, whoever they want. And this is what they're using to please themselves. It's kind of like porn, but you feel attached to it because you're playing. In a lot of cases, I guess you get to see it live. It's more realistic because you're already infatuated with that person. You're just paying to see a side of them that was never revealed. And the way that these men are programmed nowadays, they're happy with that. Women are not realizing that you have gotten the guy that you wanted, but you're losing him to technology. Next, biologically, men are just weaker than women now. And when I say weaker, I mean psychologically. as a person that grew up in the early 90s and late 80s, early 90s, I could say when you look at guys now, majority of the guys that I see remind me of women. They wear their clothes like women, they're frail like women, they're sensitive like women, they're wearing their hair like women, they're growing their hair like women. Everything that a woman does, a man is into the same thing now. Women are into gossip, guys are into gossip. So what does that mean? That means that the alphaness that a woman is looking for doesn't exist. The guys that are used to give her the ego in her DM, they don't count. So when she's forced to walk around in reality, there's no alpha males for her to lust for, to desire for. All they're doing is just getting frustrated, watching the same beta males give them the same gestures, talk the same way, be so nice. Women are getting sick of that. Masculinity is gone. You're finding more women cheating at an all-time high due to the fact that there aren't too many options out there, that when they do come across an alpha male, they're so thirsty for him that they're willing to risk everything. A lot of alpha males right now, you're getting all the women because a lot of these guys are too weak. They've been betalized all the way up into the 35s and 40s. Where they're supposed to be becoming alpha, they're still becoming weaker. And a weak man is not an option to a woman. Next, the high value man that she wants is not online. See, her life revolves around the internet. She looks at it right before she falls asleep, and when she wakes up, that's the first thing that she looks at. So the type of guy that she thinks that she deserves, he's not online. That's the problem that women are facing, is that you're trying so hard to get the guy that you want online, thinking that that type of man hangs out there, and you get catfished by a lot of men. Then you get scarred with online dating. Women have been scarred, and the reason why they have been scarred it's because they have put up their best photos that made them look good, that they felt good, and they've had a guy who put up his best photos as well, but quite wasn't him. And then they've been catfished and they've been scarred thinking that this unrealistic guy that they want is actually online and gave them the time of the day. Women spent a decade going through that. Now they have to turn around and go back into reality. Trying to go back into reality to find the high value men, all of them are already taken. And they got women and they got kids. Matter of fact, a lot of you women are finding it hard to even be side dudes to this type of man due to the fact that he's gained woman nature and he's not trying to risk it all to lose what he's built behind a bitter side chick. So a lot of these women don't have any more options at all. All they have is just good debates online, good comments in the comment section, hoping that somebody responds to it. But it's still lonely nights, Netflixing, trying to find the latest drama, recycling swipes in your phone, just a constant cycle. And then you try to find some way to go to sleep. We're going into a miserable world. This is the signs of the times. So understand, guys, the moral of this story is become the better version of yourself. They're so desperate now, you may be able to grab one and mold her to you because her options are limited and it's hard for any of them to look good because there's not that many gyms open. So majority of the women as well have hit the wall. All right. This is why women don't have any more options, because men really don't want you or need you anymore. This is Anthony Spade. Comment, like, subscribe. Hasta la vista.